Taylor Brenna, a recreation therapist in Ridgeview Long-Term Care Centre in Hamilton, Ontario. When I was in high school, I did a placement at Ridgeview Long-Term Care Centre, and I actually originally went there to study the dietitian and kind of watch what that field was like. But I quickly saw the recreation therapists providing like amazing services to the residents, and I really felt that like I could change their lives for the better using recreation. So I decided to change my field of study and go into recreation therapy instead. No, I don't have a family member with dementia, but I've seen the lives of the family members of my residents affected personally, and I actually feel like my residents are family members to me. The workday usually starts off with breakfast, so we'll help the residents with their breakfast. We'll help them with feeding if it's necessary. Then I usually go around and deliver the newspapers and just chat with everybody and make sure that they're doing okay and kind of catch up on how they're feeling. Then we'll usually go into a morning program, so that's usually a smaller program that'll focus more on the intellectual aspect or the kind of the social aspect, just improving the cognitive skills of them. Usually it'll be something like crosswords or word searches or something that gets them intellectually stimulated. And then it'll go into lunch, so we'll help transport them to and from the dining room. And then we'll go into the afternoon program, which is usually a bigger program, which is home-wide, so that'll usually be around 150 residents. So it'll either usually be a music program or some kind of social event, or it'll be a physical program, which will be exercise or going into the community to do swimming or something like that. And then my day usually ends with documenting. So we just input all of the information and all of the activity that happened during the day into the computer just so that we have it in case we ever need to go back and look into something. Small victories remind me of my passion to help every day. So when you're in this field and working with people with dementia, you have to really learn to celebrate just the small milestones. So kind of just them remembering your name or remembering something about their past, or even just finding happiness in things that they don't remember that they used to find happiness in. So this past summer, I actually had the opportunity to run a physical activity program. So we did fitness programs 3 times a week. And I had a particular resident who was really hoping to meet her goal of gardening again for the summer. So we did a lot of upper body strength training exercises, utilizing her arms and her hands, and especially focusing on her small motor skills. So luckily, by the time summer came, we had worked hard enough on her skills, and she actually was able to garden again. So that was really exciting, and she was really proud of herself. We definitely need to open more facilities and hire more staff and care workers to really take care of these residents. Currently, right now in Canada, there's about 600,000 people living with dementia, and within the next 15 years, it's actually going to increase to 900,000. So the population is definitely growing, and we need to be prepared for that. I think it's very urgent. So as our population grows, I think the demand for care and services to this population does too.